Okay, so I think what you had asked was, now tell me if this was your copy paste. Would you get a laser engraver so that you can replace that sticker with a note saying somewhere along the lines of, yeah, there was water damage, but I fixed it on X day. DD. Was that your question? Um, and I was about to say, I guess I just click on that link. Let's see here. Oh, geez, did you copy the whole chat? Ain't nobody got time to scroll through that. Um, so, I answered that question about the laser engravers. There are actually some laser engravers out there that I do have interest in, but they're a multi-tool use, or a multi-use tool. Oh, don't tell me we have 200 megabits of download here, supposedly, and 30 up at this point, and I can't even get 1 megabyte out of all those. Yeah, okay, I figured so. So assuming that you can hear me and this works, the laser engraver type of a thing that I would be interested in actually purchasing, I hope no, question mark, send to Twitch. Oh, it looks like it came up on my stream. So, continuing, there is a laser tool used for the back glass disassembly on like the iPhone 10 and such. And basically what it does... Oh, good. Okay, so, multi-use, laser, blah. I would be interested in one that does several things. Now it's paused. Son of a gun. You're paused. I'm not paused. It has a profile that you can program into it, and it sees the border. Well, you tell it where the border of the phone is, and it will cut all the adhesive off underneath of it, so you can easily lift the back glass off. With that laser, though, you can also do engravings, which is kind of cool. Just buy new internet. Hey, just become a Patreon, and I'll have enough money to buy new internet for this fun hobby. Are you hot? Oh, you're hot. Okay, good. Put that down. That's the test. Pick it up with your fingers. If it burns you, it's hot. You can probably turn that off safely now. Yeah, seriously. Probably due for that. I haven't lost power today. This is weird. So, 1, 2. Let's clean this motherboard while that one's heating. Ew, it's all gooey. It's all tri-starry. Okay, not acetone. Let's use some alcohol. Is what you guys came for. Watching me clean. Actually, it is why you came, watching me clean a piss-covered iPhone. Where is my toothbrush? I will use this one. Qué interesante como todavía el internet nuevo caen. Welcome back!
Hola, Cielo. Es mi hijo.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
¿Qué tal?
Sí, hola. Mira cómo trabaja el señor. No voy a tocar nada. Ahí no olvídate. Aquí son los teléfonos por dentro, ¿verdad? Ahí está abierto. Mira, ese es un... What phone is that? iPhone.
iPhone
Mira,
6.
es un iPhone 6. Desarmado. ¿Este cómo es?
Esa es la placa.
Hace rato, este viene con una reparación.
¡Qué grande! Bueno, mira, este es el teléfono. Estoy esperando que llame mi señora para darme la contraseña cuando puedo entrar.
Is that illegal to show a kid on stream here? Let's see. Is it okay if your son is on the internet? You say yes.
¿Quieres estar en la internet? ¿You wanna be on the internet? ¿On a video?
Yeah?
¿Quieres estar en un video en la internet?
Awesome. Wave.
Saludale, saludale.
Good. I have permission from the child and the father. This is legal. This is okay.
Sí, mi amor. ¿Hoy podemos reseñar?
I don't know what the laws are here locally for that. They can something about a minor without the permission of the minor and the father, you can't show. So, we got
Sí, es más
permission.
rápido, no se va a acordar.
I don't have to crash the stream and delete everything instantly. Can you boot the water damage phone? It's drying. It's getting there.
Ok, gracias. Ya tenemos de eso tratado.
It is very close. Okay, that looks good. Blow that all off. Beautiful. This goes into this phone. That one is off, and you should be dry now. Let's try to boot this water damage phone, shall we? Let's go to the desktop. Big desk.
Hola.
Oh, DCPS.
Nosotros vamos a salir, papi. Vamos a salir. Dale. Gracias. Eduardo,
Water damage phone. Not water damage phone. Do I trust a water damage phone screen? No. Why do I not trust water damage screen? That's why I don't trust water damage screen. Okay, I'm gonna get a new screen here real quick. Here's a test screen. We're going to plug this guy in right here. This guy in right here. This guy in right there. And even the home button in down there. Clickety click. I guess I could be cool. Can I be cool? I don't know if I could be cool. I don't see my cable. Okay. I can't be that cool. I'll do this for you though.
Sí. Bueno, me dijo que la gente dice que quiere que yo esté, no sé qué. Pues yo siempre me voy
Aha.
a
There we go.
me voy atrás.
6. Put yourself on the board.
No, el vidrio no.
Are you that far behind? Did I just now burn myself on the board then? Let's see here. Okay. Prompt to boot in 2, 1. Prompt. Yeah, that looks pretty normal. That looks very normal. No, it does not look too normal. That does not look normal at all. I am now being followed by Phoenix. Thanks for the follow over there on Mixer, Phoenix. So, hmm.
Funciona todo eso en pantalla, ¿verdad? Solamente que cada
Interesting.
botón no. Eso es lo que... Obvio. ¿Tiene YouTube?
I'm not current limiting. Nope, not at all.
Funciona todo el sonido.
It is
¿Tenés alguna
trying to boot
iPhone
and
o
it's not getting very
Android?
far, and it is
Mira,
stopping.
tu papá le presta tu
Nothing's
celular.
going to get warm with that kind of a voltage.
¿Y tu papá qué botón?
No, I kind of want to see what happens if this board dries out more. I'll be honest, I've been trolled by a board that appears to be drying, but isn't. So I'm going to use some hot air on it. At about 110 degrees.
No, 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 no. Yo
Hey Teresa, how you doing?
quería saber más si funciona todo el parlante, la cámara y todo eso. Porque hay ocasiones en las que nosotros no
Oh, let's see here.
llegamos y la persona dice,
200,
quiero cambiar esto, no
120.
puedo
I
cambiar.
want less than 200.
Y yo pruebo después
Something more like
y
100 and
entonces no, no es posible. Entonces nosotros nos quedamos así, tipo, ¿funcionaba antes o no?
120. Cool.
Entonces teníamos que... No, ya está todo ya. Hasta ahora todo rápido.
Drying it the quick way.
Dale. Sí, yo creo que mañana. Es que es fácil. ¿A qué hora vamos a ir? A las 12 vamos a ir.
You're
que
welcome.
voy a abrir a Joseph y está para mañana, yo creo.
Si llegas a eso, si no,
Dale.
gracias.
Free
Dale,
hot
entonces
board,
vamos pues.
bro.
Chao, papi.
So I'm reheating this to 120 degrees Celsius. This is not in any way, shape, or form something that's going to help a solder joint. This is evaporate any liquid that's under anything. Yeah, the look of fear. Yeah, I want to be on the internet. Great. Good answer. Yeah, even he knows Apple's bad. Poor kid. Mm. Yeah, okay. Let's see now. Oh? It is a little hot. Okay, let's not try to power on when it's a little too hot still. Rapid cooling technology. Palming it. Okay. That's more like I've been playing video games for too long on my phone. Nothing? Come on. Life! Nope, it is boot looping. Up to 100 millivolt. Well, every kid wants to be on YouTube. Yeah, they do. Like their favorite YouTube stars. So, this iPhone is more than it appears. Could long screw damage be causing anything odd now that I have all disassembled and I've actually applied some heat to it? Let's get my tweezers out. Is this squishy or not? Big microscope. Yeah, I should have told him that. Trace was a little late, but yeah. Not squishy. Okay. Some Canadians, some Aussies, some Americans, some Brits. A little bit of everybody on this stream, isn't there? Okay, let's see. Did I float anything? Was this still a like it is probably yeah. Probably. They left like 5 minutes ago by the time I'm seeing these messages. It's great. Well, that took a lot of force to get off and nothing came, so I'm gonna say that I did not float any of these components. Thank goodness. So what I could do is ask you guys for your input, what you would do next. Go get a cup of coffee, come back. Maybe you would have like responded by then. Okay, nothing there is moving. Interesting. Huh. The malware thing. That is quite interesting. I believe it. So anything that could obviously be an issue with this iPhone now that I have cleaned it. We poked that looked good. There was quite a bit of junk here, no, but it's like it's a very quick boot loop. Quickly boot looping. What is this circuit up here? But no, that tested okay. That wasn't bad. This little cat by the crystal. No, it's an inductor. What is that? That has to do with touch. I think liquid got under the touch IC. Doubt it, but I guess that could be the next. Let's see, I can see those balls. Those balls look nice and clean. I would not expect my ultrasonic cleaner to do that. Make it like perfectly clean on the outside with that short amount of time. Could potentially be under this AMN chip though, whatever that is. Honestly don't know because I've never had to replace it before. Ooh. Okay. You don't think that's a possibility that I hate to think and to admit that's there. Yes. Did I float one of these edge components? Let's see. Poke. Yep, there's one. Well, guys, I have successfully floated another component that's probably really important by trying to remove that effing shield. Let's see, what are you? 4, 5, fifth little resistor over. ZXW, what do you say about this? ZXW window, nope, this one, yes. Click. Is that showing? Yes, it is, okay. It's on the NAND side, it's right down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's a C? Capacitor? No, RF, no, I wouldn't do it. Not do it at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. If it was this inductor, it might. Could it be that inductor? 1, 2, 3. Could you also be floated? I mean, the thing right next to you is. You're on there pretty good. You're not moving. Oh, I broke that clean off. Good job. Good job. Brilliant. That is a resistor, and that does have to do with WTR. What the heck is that? Oh, ground. The ground. And what do you go to? You go to this chip. I have a feeling that it's nothing to do in this area. Let's replace that component. Let's also replace or fix this cap. No, none of these components would matter. Okay, folks. Well done, Joe. Well done. Big desk. Big micro. I'm getting sick. This sucks. Okay. Let's go ahead and thank this wonderful donor board up here and for what it's about to do for us. $200. So I want this little guy and this little guy. DFU mode. Would it pulse in DFU mode? I had one the other day that was a DFU motor. Hot tweezers, we use hot tweezers. Okay. Well, I will replace the stuff that I broke off, floated and broke off, and then I will actually hook it up to a computer to verify if I'm in DFU mode or not. Those must be connected. Okay. Stay. Pretend like you're getting cold. 280, no, 300. 0.4 is DFU, put, it's not sticking, I poke around, and voltage is okay. 300? Yeah, 300, why not? Pull these little guys off of this board. Oh, can't even get to it. This board. Course is on a huge ground plane. Every time you say that, I never realize it until you say it. So thank you. Is it working? It should be working now. It looks a lot less delayed. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. So why did I change TriStar? I've changed TriStar as a troubleshooting step. Turn this on. 0 current pull. When I prompt it to boot, it doesn't boot. Let's see. Jumps up to 100 and cycles down between like 7 and 100. Just keep cycling. So you said NAND voltages, huh? Why not? I guess actually let's test some NAND voltages. Why not? Yes, I am checking NAND voltages for you. PP3VO and first on the list. Cam, you tell me, which NAND voltages do you want me to check for you? Since you put up with that, I won't put up with that wonderfulness of choppy death stream. Voltage DC, this is good. We're gonna stick DC there, negative and positive right there. I am getting 0 volts. Huh. But I'm also not prompted to boot. Prompt to boot. Come on. Try to boot up. You're trying to boot. I'm getting 3.002 volts. That's a very good 3 volts. Okay, 1V8. Let's go. 1V8 should be about here. Yep, that's 1V8. You still trying to boot? You are still trying to boot. 1V8 is at 1.8. Oh, wait. Huh? You dropped off to 0 because I took my... Oh, I have pulsing 1V8. I have pulsing... Do I have pulsing 3VO? I have pulsing 3VO. Everything's pulsing. Okay. So... What other NAND voltages am I missing? I feel like that's pretty much it. 1V8, 3.0. Anything on the other side of the NAND chip? Nope. Okay, that's it. I did replace TriStar, yes. So, 1V8 always? What are you doing? Are you pulsing too? PP 1V8 underscore always. Go. Show me where you are. Yes, you. Come on. Oh, there you is. Are you always? 1v8? This is in a weird location. So funny now if I see something like shorted out. By something I mean piece of stupid string. Oh, don't see string. Okay, so 1v8 always is in an awkward place. Always an awkward place. Where the heck are you? Never can find this. Oh, PMIC. PMIC? Yes. Ouch. Top right of PMIC. All the way up there. That one. Why does it have to be under there? That's it. Where's another place I can test this, please? No, what is this? What is this? Not another place to test it. And there's another resistor, so I think, yeah, that is a resistor. Ouch. I'm gonna test that. Got the shell, really? 6. This is just a 6. Don't have power to the board, by the way, so I didn't just kill everything. I want to bend the shield. Bend the shield. Let's bend the shield and in the process break off that resistor right under it. I'm joking. Let's not do that. That sounds absolutely terrible. Like a can of tuna. Okay. Perfect. 1v8. Always on. Now we will get rid of the cutter. 6 plus? No. 6 normal? Yes. I like the board orientated in this direction. On. So should 1v8 should have voltage now before prompt to boot. If I'm right. DC voltage. Stick negative there, positive right there, and I have 1.797. Okay, so I have 1v8. Always. So what would cause a phone to boot loop? A lot of things would cause a phone. I never tried DFU mode. Do you want me to try DFU mode, Cam, for you? I'm pretty sure that this is not a DFU mode issue. Because the full phone is power cycling. Look at that pretty little TriStar with the cap that I knocked off that I put back on. I missed that too. Yeah, exactly. Did have DFU mode phone the other day. It was like actually around 200, I'd say, but it instantly went into DFU mode when you plugged it in. Boot up instantly into DFU. Nothing else. That's white powder from my gloves. So I'm actually kind of lost at this moment with this phone. I could test some other power rails. You know, let you see this firsthand. I never did test to see what TriStar was doing now afterwards. Can you see this? Oh, you're staring at my face this whole time. There, now you can see the desk of me poking around. Turn this off. First off switch, there it is. Zoom out a little. Prompt to boot. Boot. That's a really fast boot cycle. Partial short somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. Guess that means why not start diode testing all the FPCs I can? Maybe it's gonna say, hey, you got a short aren't open on this line, and that's why it's not working for you. Easiest, quickest thing to do at this point. So, ZXW, what do you say for J18? Oof, this is where it gets fun. You could try an iTunes update for an error code. I don't think you'll even get to that point, to be honest. Like, it's not, no Apple logo, nothing. That was the other phone that had the DFU mode instantly, but they just wanted it back. I kind of told them the price quote, and I didn't think it would be really feasible to fix in any timely fashion. They said, oh, okay, I'll just go back. And last I heard about that. 1.65, 1.38. Okay, let's zoom in here. 0.41 gives a point. It should be ground. 0.49. 1.17. 0.46666. 0.46. 0.49. 0.68. Okay, this is looking good. 0.474777. 0.49. 0.497 something. 7.2. Okay. Next one is going to be open lead. Yep. Next one is also open lead. Okay, yep. Next one is 0.5. 0.6. I lost track of where I was. So I'm going to go from the right in the middle. 0.5. 0.7. 0.5. 0.5. 0.5. Okay. 0.4. 0.4 open lead. 0.4. 0.4. Open lead. I got 2. Okay. Guess this meter goes up to 2. That's cool. I knew that. Next one's 1.17. Yep. Next one is 0.58. That's where I was. 0.6. Open. Open. Okay, so that top row is good. Honestly, I haven't tried booting it into DFU mode. You think that's worth a shot? Or iTunes recovery mode or something like that? Okay, so this was a phone that was dropped into water. But so being a water damaged phone, would it make sense that move my ZXW over to see more? Would it make sense that if it had a corrupt NAND that it would only get to the first itty bitty little stage of the boot and then reloop? To me that doesn't make sense. What screen do you see? To me that doesn't really make sense that it would get to like the first initial where then it starts moving forward to actual boot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess there's really nothing to lose with that. I don't know if I have iTunes installed on this computer, to be honest. But let's see. Okay, so we'll finish up this 138, 16. Ooh, that's quite a bit different than what I was expecting. 0.48, 0.47, 0.7, nothing. 0.7, 0.7, nothing means ground. 0.7, nothing. Ground. 0.48, yep. Open lead, yep. 0.61, 0.044, 1.3. It's also a little bit higher than I was expecting, but hey. We're gonna do the same thing again, going from the right. .5, 0.67, 0.69. Okay, 0.53, 1.3, 0.5, 1.0. It's ground. But 1.3, 1.3, 1.6, 1.0, 1.06. Open lead. Okay, so that FPC is fine. See what error code it gives for a guide. There's Moresos. What? Where's Moresos? Test housing time. Okay. You actually made me get up and go get my test housing. Congratulations, you did it. What are you doing in there, Screw? Going up. See, now my stream is good. So, weird. I need to bring my personal router into this co-working space and hook it up to be able to do some traffic monitoring to see why all the traffic sucks here, or what is using up all the internet, so that we can solve these issues. This board is sticking up a lot more than I was expecting. Oh, this board is sticking up a lot more than I was expecting it to, because it happens to have a bent up shield now. That's not important though. I do suppose I need a battery. This test house doesn't have one in it. Okay, DFU mode. Where is this cable again? I'm curious, will this charge now? Is this a terrible idea? Or is this like a, hey, let's 100% good TriStar if it charges? Pluggity plug. Hey, it is not trying to charge at all. Did I do a bad TriStar job? Doubt it. So we're going to plug you into Mr. Computer. Nothing. Is this lying to me? Like this test housing? Is this not a good test housing? 'Cause it is weird that it didn't try to charge. Let me grab another DC in lightning in cable. Frustrating. Okay. Pluggity plug. I am curious to see if we'll try to charge now. It's trying a lot harder now. It's jumping up to 1 amp and it's instantly going back down. This is weird. Take a look at this. That's what his power cycle is doing. So is there a short on a line? And the PMIC is just like, nope, we're not having any of that. And it's just instantly shutting down when it gets to that line. We're going to take some more diode readings on some more power lines. That's kind of the direction that I'm thinking this phone is going to go in, that it does have a semi-partial short on one of the power lines still, like you were saying. And should probably rip the charging port out of this donor, or cut it off. I'll test it on a good known working board. Oh, I'm not gonna put that on my computer. I don't want my internet to crash. Well, are you confused now too, Cam? That's a good one. So, power lines. What power lines should I start going through? You know, I haven't done yet. Point 402 is what I'm getting for the main battery FBC. 0.382, okay. 0.488. The little guys. 0.5. 0.5. 0.4. Okay. Can I? There you go. Official. I'm not used to doing power line tests on an iPhone, to be 100% honest with you. So we already tested NAND. We have voltage on the 1V8 always. I'm just gonna look at the PPs. Okay. Let's go down the list of PPs. Okay, not all those PPs though. Let's go here. PP. 16B5? Wow. Sure. Guess that makes sense. Backlight comes on pretty soon after that. Where are you? You are right here. So 0.627. Okay. Yeah. I know, right? Okay, so it's not the 16V5 Mesa line. What else would make sense? The 18V Mesa? Switch on the inductor. This is the inductor here. I was so excited. Ah, the one is a capacitor that actually just happens to go to ground. Okay, so not the backlight circuit's killing the phone. I doubt that that would actually do it, but you know what? Take all things into consideration. Next, down the list, PP1V8. Not PP1VO. There's a way right here. And I've gotten some pretty messed up phones as well that, you know, ultrasonic and good to go. Is this right? It is right. PP1V8 is at 0.2 something. That's fine, I would say. 1VO. Said 1V8. 1V2. Yeah, it's under this chip, but it's right here. 0.3. Okay. Do I care about the cam? Not really. NAND, VDI? Sure. Holy shenanigans! What the hell happened here? What was I working on? Anything? Right. No? TriStar over here, Tigris over here. Nothing heat soaked. Look at all these balls coming out. Okay, are we gonna pull NAND off? I truly hate that shield. Wasn't I just testing these though? How did I not see those balls sticking out if I was just probing around on those with voltage in it? Huh. Well, I guess next thing to do is pull off NAND. 1.2. See, I was gonna check these here, and that's why I was over here. Ground. 1.3. I'm seeing all that lead there. There's potential that one of these components here could be floated. Do you think that could stop it from... Well, do you think that could cause the failure mode that it's in? Or... I guess there could be the chance that underneath the NAND chip, there is a short. I did replace Tigris, I think. Let's see. Did I replace Tigris on this one? No, I don't think I replaced Tigris on this one. Nope, did not replace Tigris. I only replaced TriStar. So it looks like I do heat up this cap a little bit when doing TriStar. That's good to know. Did you see those balls down here though? I'm gonna pick away at that underfill. I want to see if one of these caps comes flying off. Or small resistor or something. See what I did. Oh, where's my picker? My nose picker. Here you are. 200. Okay, I'll do that. Still want to pick all this underfill off. Yeah, this cap's moving already. Look at that. I'm gonna have to go to Jessica Jones' iPad rehab micro soldering school to learn how to take shields off. Shit you not. Yeah, that's always a good thing to do as well. Sleep on a board if you can't figure it out. Well, that cap's gonna come flying off. Might as well take it off. Control biker. I'll put you up there. If anything else, picking out underfill is therapeutic, isn't it? Quick little underfill. Okay, so that's nice and clean. Run down this side once. Okay, so if I decide, come on, that hand is ready to come right off. I don't think any of these guys would matter if they were missing. More importantly, none of them are shorted. Okay. So you're thinking tigers, huh? There's liquid in this area. Hop. Sigh. You are gone. Oh, well, convenient. There we go. Okay. Let's see, we are going to go ahead and stick that cap right back where it goes with some good solder. It's keyword for leaded. I guess I do have the other iPhone that I did the TriStar and Tigers job to. I can do some testing on. And then, seeing as it's 8 o'clock, probably go home. Big old ground pad. Ooh, big old ground pads. That looks fair. So, beep time. We're gonna turn you up to 750 now. Get these dangle tweezers out here. About there. Pick you up like this. Get you off. I could use a little flux, huh? Before I turn that into a little crisp anymore. does not want to go on. Off this pad right here. Come on. There we go. Yep, back up. Come back here. Come here. I see you. My left hand just can't get you. There we go. Yeah, so close to NAND though. Do you really want to rehot something that close to NAND? I'll rehot this grounding pad. I'll grab it again. I'll attempt to grab it again. Grab it this way. Put it down this way. I'm touching something really freaking hot with my pinky. Tombstone it. Burn everything around it. What the absolute loving snot. Perfect. Come on. This is just like one ball of crisp. Yeah, okay. That was fun trying to get to do. Let's see, I do this at 285, I believe. Hot air. That's a big ground plane connected to that. I'll go scrape off all the junk, right? Okay, so the top side is melted. Bottom side is still thinking. There we go. Now the bottom side is melted. Wasn't that easy? Like I said, Cam, just hot air it back on. Who needs tweezers? Hot. So what lines are under the bottom right hand corner of this NAND? I'm going to check those real quick for any sort of short. A7, what are you? A7 is ground. B6, what are you? You are 3VO NAND. C5, what are you? You are something weird that only goes to the CPU. So if you're shorted to ground, what would happen? AP2 NAND ANC0. There's a test point underneath of the sim tray. That's neat. That's a possible. But you also go to the CPU. Yeah, okay. There's a couple of lines that go directly to the CPU that are in the NAND in that bottom right hand corner where I saw some balls coming out. Could be nothing or it could be something. That's PP1V8 and between that is PP1V2 NAND. How are you guys doing? PP1V8, are you shorted to hopefully not PP1V8? So that would be this guy right here. This guy. Is that what I'm supposed to be checking? That is. Okay, so I think I found the problem, Cam. Wait, what? The what? Did I just... what? Oh, I'm so confused. No, it's ground. This is PP. Okay. So this pin right here. Wasn't I just... what is that then? Yeah, okay. No, those two. Those two are not supposed to be connected. We're gonna squish bugs in Earth Defense Force 5! Nice! You go have fun playing that. So this one. That pin and that pin are shorted. Wait, what? So there's two pins right here and here underneath the NAND that I believe are shorted together, and hopefully we didn't kill a CPU with that. I think the Stream Store page for those might be interested. May I link the Steam Store page for those that may be interested? Only if it's a humble bundle page and you use my whatchamacallit so I get money for it. How do you like that for a show? You know, where's a working board? Where's working 6? Working 6? Working 6? That is not under a shield. Working 6. Working 6, not under shield. So, those up to what? There is an extra cap on this board. Okay. Let's see. So this guy here to this guy. Yeah, you're supposed to be 0.9-ish. Okay, let's clear that short real quick. Cam, you ready for this? Have I told you lately how much I absolutely hate that shield? What do I pull NAND at? I pull NAND at CPU times. What do I pull CPU at? Reball CPU, clean board, CPU 335 and 50? You okay? I don't think that's actually what I use though. Let me check another page. Best yeet. No, that seems to be what I do at. So let's change out tips here, shall we? To something a little bit bigger. Got some messages from the wife who I think she asked about dinner. So let's pull off a NAND reball and put it back on and see what happens. Technician based damage. TBD. TBD. Okay, let's stick this up here and this down here. Tighten it down a little. Really slip you under there. Did not do that. 120. It's at 50. Okay. We're gonna make sure that you see what I do here. Big microscope, because you like to see pulling NANDs, right? Doing it this way because it's most comfortable for me, and that's all that's really important. Me. daisy. Does not want to upsy daisy. Interesting. Should pop off now. Come on, pop. I see balls. Okay, this is making you very uncomfortable. What else did I just completely mess up because I took way too much heat? Take that guy off. Man, you can go sleep. So, this pad and that pad were the pads that I was talking about. What? I guess. Tray didn't fall off. No balls coming out from CPU. Okay. I guess it was clean. I think I just saw a pad wipe off of one of these. I know that there are a couple of NCs under there. We're going to take a quick look-see. Get rid of this. Something to wipe it on. This looks fine. Yep. Why ultrasonic clean it though? Curious. Because I already did ultrasonic clean this one. Okay, that's a very clean NAND. Whoopsie ducks. I feel like 700 is a little overkill. We'll go down to 650 for a larger head like this. This is the one that I started off with ultrasonically cleaning cam. I think you're here for that. Were you getting a cup of tea when I did that? I don't know. Okay, those all have some leaded solder on them. Which means this next thing I can do at a much lower temperature. what my waifu sent. So she's in waiting to decide what's gonna be for dinner. On me. Oh, it's too hot? What do? You just pull your hot air away. Best trick ever. It's right at the temperature you want it? Great. Pull it away, pull it away. Right to there. Pull all those balls off. If my waifu is watching this, send me a stream message of what you sent to my phone. As long as it's PG-13 rated. Clamp it down a little bit better. So I want to do this wall board is this temperature. Monoroll. I'm going to flip the board around here in just a second. Okay, that looks pretty dang clean, wouldn't you say? Hot. Of course it's hot. Now, I feel it would only be appropriate now that all the underfill's off. Slap some of this on there again. Tin these pads, wick them. And then is when I feel that I should be able to put a beautiful, this is going to be a lot of smoke, and on there. Okay, beautiful. I'm just going to wick straight up with the soldering iron. Scissors. Okay, wicked. Perfect. Don't need to do anything more than that. Those are all shiny, all nice. Those all look like they are ready to take solder. Now, talking about that, let's do the same to this side. My stream is green still. This is good. Okay. Half the time I wonder, is that good now? Just to, you know. Is this good now? Just to, you know, slap on? Some of those balls look pretty good. Cam, I do hope you enjoy my streams, especially times like this where this NAND, I will be honest. So this is a water damaged phone that she went and got a price quote from somebody to have a button replaced on it, and it was way too much. She brought a liquid damaged phone to me. I haven't gotten any price quote or approval for this yet. I will be honest though with this one. Two lines of the NAND I believe got shorted together, power rails, because of me and a mistake I made. So I'm in like still recovering from taking off a shield mode right now, which is dumb and stupid, and it's why I always bitch and complain about that shield. Even though I used a preheater that for every other shield on every other phone, it just like bloop, comes right off. It can sit on there for an hour and a half, and that shield won't budge until you put like some 400-degree air on it. I am proud to say I did not, well, I only floated one component, like one of those little itty bitty resistors, but it looks like I also happened to re-hot NAND Bro, which is really dumb. Oh, I know, right? Hold on, one moment. Okay, NAND for a 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6S. Lots of 6S. Here's a 6, and here's a 6. What did I figure out for this? I figured out that I like to tape NAND to the stencil. When I was with you, doing it last time, Cam. So this is because of you that I'm going to tape the stencil to it. We're going to do it Joe way. Bleep. Looks about right. By looks about right, I mean that chip just flew across the desk. Oh man, my paste is dead. Let's see what happens. Align it about right. I would say, it looks good left and right. Looks good up and down, left and right. About there. Tape. How's that look? Yeah, it looks good enough. They're not perfectly centered, but hey. Maybe if I go like this, it will be. Nope. Okay, good enough for me. So, which camera says, this is my paste. It doesn't come out of the tube anymore, so I ended up cutting it off. Funny stuff. Where's one of my black pads? I'm gonna do that here. I'm gonna scrape out some of this paste. Oh yeah. And cut out more of this. Holy cow. This is the driest paste of pasting. I win. I have the driest paste ever. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna see what my wife said. Nope. Somebody iPhone repair and waifu. Hi, baby. That's a good question. Sandwiches sound delicious to me. Okay. We'll do this here so you can see how astronomically dry this paste is, and... Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, I like this paste this dry. This is the best paste ever. No, it's not actually doing what I need it to. Should I add flux to my paste? Has anyone done that ever? Cut. Paste. Cut and paste. I feel this paste is a little bit too dry. Actually, I'm gonna get more paste out. I'm gonna slather it on there. I get more paste out. I'm gonna smudge some more paste. Come on. So I'm like massaging it on this black pad because it has chunks and balls in it, and how it dried is absolutely terrible. So I need my paste now. Like I would need dough. There we go. This looks nice and full. Hopefully this works. Just go once over it. No, that did not work at all. Dang it. Oh, okay. Light? Okay, so what happens if I clean off my blade now? Clean blade. Will this work? Yes, that worked. Okay, good. This, I don't... actually, this is small enough. This might actually work really well for CPU reballing now. That'd be funny, huh? So, I like to reball at what temperature? 325 at 25. No, that was the old temperature I used to do reballing at until I figured out the station, how I like to feel. Then I do it at some ridiculously high temperature that makes sense for me and I like. Which happens to be 385 at 40. Okay. 385 degrees. 400. 385 degrees. At 40. And this has a huge tip on it, so it should be real easy, right? Some tweezers. This one I'm not going to use the tissue on the back cam. Can you see this? You can see this. Okay, good. I'm going to stick my tweezer right here. So I'm pushing down the stencil pretty hard on top of the chip, so I don't need anything from the back pushing up. You can see the stencil warping on the left already and lifting away from it. I could probably get away with this solder paste with lifting the stencil off of it, and I would have a perfect squeegeed amount on each pad. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm watching for this to make balls. There we go. Balls. Pretty balls. Okay, what was I trying to explain there? Squeegee template making. You know how they like silk screen? I could silk screen the that looks really freaking hot. Oh, that's pretty hot. Okay. Let's see here. Grab you from the outside. Rehot NAND, bro. I should add a little flux to that before rehotting NAND, bro. Look how little flux this has in it now. That's pretty funny. I'm definitely going to add a little flux to my solder paste the next time I need it up like that. Nice little balls. Cool down. Oh, so what I was going on about, Cam, about me messing up and how I hope that you enjoyed these streams, is that people do mess up. I think the famous El Luis Rosmano made a stream about that. Did they actually? I don't know. I haven't had time to check out a stream today, unfortunately. I saw that title. Yeah, those look pretty consistent. We're gonna take a toothbrush to it because I'm a monster. Microfiber. Clean as AVC. Okay. So, good thing I have ZXW open still because I have no idea what direction this goes on. Ooh, but look at that nice thin layer of flux. I think it goes on upside down from what I'm looking at. Meaning pin 1 is going to be A7, A1. A1 is going to be the closer to the bracket. So it's going to be this way. Oh, okay, no. Not the way I was thinking. Okie dokes. We'll do 300 at 120. We're not going to use heat sinks right now. I'm going to preheat the board a little bit. We're gonna try to get that to sit down nice and flat on there. After, I move it back to the place where it needs to be. It's kind of like a relevant position because it will center itself. The paths are so huge, but it helps. Okay. This poor little guy. Can we see this? No, we're not in focus at all. Now we can see this. No one is perverted? Is that what you said? I'm joking. And I don't know, I hope that it helps inspire you as well through your working and through your learning. Because it is exactly that, learning. Okay, that sat down all over. Poke. Yep. Done. And on. And off. Okay. We're gonna give this a minute. We're gonna test those two lines again to see if they go beep or if they go, huh. That's what I should do. I should not be shorted. Awesome. I'm glad. And for anyone else that ends up watching this in the future. And if this was your dead iPhone that you could not afford to get fixed, and if I can fix it and you're happy with the price that I send you, I will be very happy as well. Are you still way too hot to test? Oh, you're pretty hot, but you know what? If it's a short circuit, it's going to beep at me. If it's not a short circuit, it's just going to give me the wrong reading. So, this guy right here to this guy right here. Oh, yes. Beautiful. It doesn't go. Instead, it goes beep. And right now it's at like 0.5, which is too low, but we're still at like 100. No, okay, 80 something degrees. Oh yes, no, don't feel bad when you mess up an iCloud locked board. That's why you have that iCloud locked board to practice on. I still have one that I'm kind of like, but as you see, I just did a successful NAND job, it seems. We'll see when it boots up, but this is on the way to doing that CPU reball that I've kind of been procrastinating and wondering how I should actually do it, and then I threw in the whole personal idea. Do I want to have a I don't want to show for myself more. Sure, okay, why not? Do I want to have a Patreon page or something like that where people that are actually legitimately interested in what I'm doing and are fine with saying, yeah, hey, mess around, let's do some experiments, let's learn, let's see how you learn, and let's do it ourselves. Would be fine with chipping in $1 or $2 a month to get that kind of access to a stream like that, where it is purely just me learning and messing around and messing up and figuring out how to fix those mess ups. All live on stream. Kind of like now. Okay, that's cool. To the touch. Yeah, hey, you're pretty cool. Yeah, a cool motherboard. Be cool if it boots up. Okay. We're going to plug DCPS in. We're gonna go all the way. Oh, I'm behind in my memes. We're gonna plug a screen in right here. Yes, right here. Come on. There we go. Plug this guy in there too. We're gonna plug them all in. We got them. She says it has no passcode, so we're gonna flip the board over without tearing everything off of it. Push the power button. No short. Prompt to boot. That looks much more normal. And it's staying at 74. Oh, take the limit off. No, well, staying at 74 milliamps now. Ooh, that's brain dead. 74 milliamps is not a good milliamperage to stay at. Nothing warm. Definitely not at 74 milliamps. Might as well take some readings around now. Around and now. And ground. 0.3 3 volts, 1.8, 1.2. You should be ground here. 3 volts, 3 volts, 3 volts, 1v8, 1.8 volts. Okay, so all my NAND voltages are there. But as I believe we all know, 74 milliamps is brain dead. As in, it's not getting one of the data lines that it needs. So where would you be missing a data line now? I was working in this area, which was extremely close to a TriStar chip, but I replaced TriStar. What are you doing there, blob? Are you a bad blob or a good blob? Let's turn this off. Just chilling? You're just chilling, okay. Well, are there any other blobs just hanging out on something that they shouldn't be? Okay, things in this region look pretty good. So, on to the other side of the board. Oh, my computer died for chat. Then Tigress, then Coil, is it okay? What? Let me plug this Mac in. Prompt, prompt, prompt. Now, let's see. Now, the other one I had seemed brain dead as well, but it's actually going to do a few mode. Now, I am curious. Where's that test housing that I know works? There you is. Nope, that's not you. Did I put it away? I put it away. Why did I put it away? Did I put it away? Put it away, put it away, put it away now. Okay, turn on computer so I can read chat. Okay, so Tigress, I can't really read that. Let's see, right click, full screen, do this display, Tigress, then call it a day. That's what you're saying. Would Tigress cause brain deadness? I don't think Tigress really has a communication line on that, does it? Let's see, Tigress. Oh, you know, it's just saying G2 itself. LDO, I2C, okay, G3 is an I2C line. I could very well do it. I am, however, curious for Giphy mode. Plug that in there. This one works. Little itty bitty cable. Where'd you go? Well, we saw what it was trying to do earlier with charging. I honestly have no idea where I put that test housing. This is a different one that has a good cable in it, supposedly. So this is acting like it's not even plugged in. Yeah, okay. Oh, now it is. 0.064. Voltage, DC voltage. .122 volts on battery connector. That is bad. TriStar. I replaced TriStar with a good TriStar. I worked a lot around the TriStar. Intriguing. Did I put TriStar in the right orientation? Should have. TriStar should be bottom right pin, I think. Yeah, Should be bottom right, and this orientation is pin 1. Okay, bottom right, pin 1. Tigers it is. Oh, there's that housing. Huh. Let's do this with the battery. Still, that voltage is not good. If you try to charge is more my question right now. I could kind of answer a couple of questions. Plug this in 0.508. That's battery very low slow charging mode. Let's unplug the battery. Plug battery back in. But the other question I have now, plugged into a computer. It is in DFU mode. It just went boop boop boop. Exit DFU mode? Oh, of course. So why is this at 74 milliamps, but in DFU mode? Huh? What? What? Can you hear that sound? Oh, what? We're gonna click this button right. Oh, desktop audio. You're not muted. Why aren't you? Okay. Well, you can believe me. It's going into DFU mode. TriStar tester. You'll tell me if I messed up. Fail. DocFlex fail. What? Oh. So TriStar tester, you have to plug it in the right direction. There's a certain direction you can plug it in. It does not work the other way. FYI. If you did not know that. Testing DocFlex, okay. Just tell me if I shorted some pins out underneath of it or something, right? Or if it has an open line. So iTunes, do I have iTunes installed? I don't think I have iTunes installed. iTunes? ITUNES. Go to download. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's see how I can download right now. Let's see. Get it for Microsoft. Wait, get it from Microsoft? No, I just want to download it. I don't want to go to the Microsoft store. No. Why? You can use 32s and do an iTunes flash. You can, but U3 Tools does not give you the same type of error codes, does it? Because English work for okay past question. Didn't do a shoddy job with half pins disconnected. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say What do you actually need connected? Do you need a camera and that stuff? I don't think you do. I think you just need a battery and stuff. Stick you in a... housings are overrated. Just plug a battery in here. Twist you around this way so a cable will reach. Is a proper... oh, really? Plug in. It instantly. That's as long as it took the phone to boot up and to go into DFU mode. Plug it in. So, oh, I close the XW. Oh, well, 3 tools. Open. Yes. Go flash. I want to retain data. Flash. Yes, retain data. Go. Requesting SH. Entering recovery mode. Oh, the screen turned on. Like, I don't have anything on the screen, but it has backlight. I have an Apple. Well, holy flappity doo. Disconnected. This was a 74 milliamp phone. What? That's brain dead on a DCPS, isn't it? But you're like, okay. I think you're still freaking out. I'm pretty lost. Okay, unable to restore iDevice, error -1. Sending NOR data. So, NOR. What? Where's NOR data? But I got an Apple logo. That's cool. Okay, does that mean I go over to the Discord group now? I look in the iPhone error log list. Mold dirty? Yeah. This one got dropped in the toilet, and she was not so lucky. I've been working on it for like, what, 3 hours now? Yeah, 3 hours or so, trying to figure out what is going on with it. Oh, let's see, done here. Let's go over to here. Into iPhone repair talk. I got pinged. I did get pinged. iPhone disabled, connect to iTunes. Yes, okay. Pinned. Where's iTunes flash mode? iTunes flash mode? Do I have an older version? Check updates. Checking the latest version. Please wait. Hey, look at that. Update now. Supports iTunes Flash ads. Okay. You mentioned on Saturday about an iPhone disable connect to iTunes. I've had one. If for a bit unfortunate, viewing it did not grant extra tries. Yeah, no. No bummer. No. It's a bummer for that guy. Okay. Pinned. How do you see pinned on an iPhone? Pinned messages. There we go. I could have swore somebody put... oh, there it is. Credit to cow. iTunes error codes. Okay. Let's see. It's updating slowly but surely. Mold dirty. I have to ask you this. Did you put it in rice? I just want to know. I'm just curious. I'm not going to bash you. I'm not going to tease you. It's more of a social experiment. Well, I'm downloading pretty slow, but I'm uploading pretty well. Yeah, my dad told me to. Didn't work. Well, it worked apparently. Yeah, interesting. Now, a lot of people here, they will legit bring me their phone in like a Tupperware of rice. And I explained to them that, you know, it really would have had the same chances if you had left it outside in the sun. Yeah. Okay, in your car, where it's nice and hot the whole time. just to help dry it out. Probably got really lucky and it didn't touch anything super critical on the motherboard. Because generally speaking, for electronic repairs, you don't want it to dry. You want to displace the liquid on the board. Because even after the fact, it's going to have all sorts of minerals and stuff in the water that once it does dry, under a chip, for example, it's going to have some mineral deposits as well as corrosion is going to be there and all that fun stuff. But you know that now, right, mold dirty? Mold dirty. Mold dirty. My brain doesn't want to do a double D right now. Cam, did I show you this phone, how well it turned out? That's the border for the OEM screen that I rejected. Let's see if I can show you the defect in it though. Let's clean this off really well. Yes, yes, I know. Best way to clean a phone on your shirt. As long as your shirt isn't all dirty. My shirt's pretty dirty though, it seems. So, where is it? Oh, I doubt you're going to be able to see it in this light. I can't even see it in this light. Let's get the screen on. Which side is it on first off? No, I'm not going to be able to see it in this light. Okay. I did. I switched to an iPhone X. You know why I switched to an iPhone X though? I switched to an iPhone X because my personal phone had 2 SIM card slots in it, and my secretary had like 3 or 4 phones in her pocket any given time. So now she only has 2 phones because she has my personal phone now with 2 SIM card slots in it. I'm stuck with an iPhone X. But it has a pretty screen. That's nice. I learned a lot of new things about an iPhone that I did not know user-wise and how to use an iPhone with the iPhone X. I'll be honest, I was pretty dumb when it came to the gestures and all that. Now I'm actually somewhat familiar with gestures on the iPhone X. But okay, so the issue that this screen had, well, you see the price of this was pretty good. It was a trade-in because it was a dead phone. It has life now, but no Face ID. It's never going to have Face ID either because the previous repair shop took out the Face ID assembly and stuck a new Face ID assembly in it when it was probably just the laser diode assembly that had some corrosion on it, which is really common, as you know, for coming in the earphone speaker, ear headset. What do you call this thing? What do you call this output, Cam? I don't see the issue at all in this reflection. Wow, this is taking its sweet time. Earpiece. Earpiece! There we go. So getting it through the earpiece. And yes, obviously the mesh. Earpiece grill. Earpiece. Earpiece. I don't know why. I have not been able to remember the name of earpiece for like a month now. Thanks. Oh, it's almost 9. Come on, download. This is a huge download. This must be one of the actual things for iTunes. Okay. So I got it for a good price. And good price happens to be store credit. Works, makes phone calls. Ooh, that looks all dirty. Ew, that's dirty. While we wait for this to update. Actually moves around a lot more than I thought it would. Oh, the earpiece grill looks so clean. It is. Oh, there's a little fiber under there. Oh, maybe I can see the defect with the microscope. Where is it? Where's this reflection in the screen? Huh. This screen is getting all scratched up already. Wonderful. OEM, huh? OEM screens get scratched like that, hey? Is this gonna scratch it? Yep, there is no way in hell that this is an OEM screen. It should not get scratched by these tweezers. Okay. Maybe I should do the jerry rig everything thing and start testing out all these replacement quality screens. Those pixels look pretty good though. While we wait, it's about halfway done downloading. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? You pretty pixels. Tempered glass, who does that? Buy a new screen. Yeah, I should probably get tempered glass. Or is that the oilophobic layer that peeled off? Oh, wait, did you just see it? Oh, that was my eye freaking out. That is so dirty. Microfiber. You're never gonna see the defect in that OLED. Yeah, it has quite a few scratches on it, believe it or not. And this is why I don't sell this quality. Okay, so somewhere on one of the sides. Nope, I don't see it at all. Well, balderdash. Legit, it is pretty hard to see. So, the OLED, you can see on the back if the reflection is just right. Big selfie cam. You can see that it's dimpled. And oh, it's right here. Are you gonna... Yeah, you can see it. You see it right there? That is on the OLED. There we go. I'm glad I'm finally being able to show that. This is the perfect angle for it. It doesn't affect the image that I can tell in any way. But it's there, and it was assembled by somebody that shouldn't have been. And that's the side effect of it. You can kind of see up here at the top too. But, yeah. OEM. Come on through, you tools, you can do it. Why are you downloading at 43 kilobytes? This is painful. What else can I poke around and look at or do while waiting? I can unplug this. Unplug this. Flip this over. Put you up here. And grab this iPhone. The one that I think I'm done. Okay, it's all clean. Yes. I replaced TriStar. I replaced Tigris. Let us go ahead and put this guy back on. Get rid of that solder paste that I'm not going to use. It's a shame, it's good solder paste. Very pasty. Just an iPhone. Oh, let's see. I only drop it like 10 times a day, anyways. Actually, no. I've dropped this one once, though. So, see there. You know what? I'm going to show you how well this stupid little preheater works for this kind of... Oh. Apparently I put it over my buttons because that's heat-sensitive paper. I'm going to show you how well this preheater works. I'm going to put it just like that. That. And why I enjoy using it for shield removal on. Probably take still about the same amount of time as that will to finish downloading. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're going to put you in the square. Are you... You're not really held down as much as I want you to be. There we go. It's not clicking or clacking or anything. It's pretty flat down there. Now my stream is going wonko. Wonko, that's a technical term. So, obviously, we want this stuff to get melted. I mean, it's just really clean. It stressed me. I scrubbed this thing for a long time trying to get all that out. Right, we're going to rest this here so it preheats as well. What is that? Okay. Guess it would be nicer if I moved that to here. There we go. Microscopes are fun. It is going to take a while, but this will heat up to melt, and nothing else will melt. And I would say that we're about 78% done the download. Rock on. Starting to get a little softer, I can tell you that. Yeah, I'm just gonna line this. Hot. Hot. Holy cow, that's hot. For some reason I was thinking this little corner down here was the corner up there in the top, so I'm actually going to line this out. It needs to go on. About like that, and clip you down there. And another tweezer. Yeah, the Q-tip stuck in. Man, I'm making a huge mess out of this, aren't I? I'm gonna line it in that hole. Beautiful. Now we're gonna try to rotate it up. Perfect. Almost. Oh, I messed it all up. You know, off with you. Off with you again. Line you up there, line you up there. Good. Oh, it's melting right here. See that? It's at its temperature. Now here's something funny about this preheater. Is that literally if you blow on whatever's on it, your cool air breath is enough to cool the solder. So here you can see down here at this edge, it's nice and liquidy. We'll hold that down there. Up here, it's nice and liquidy. That's it. I say that, now it's not doing it. Okay, so we're going to turn off. And we're going to hold this down. gonna cheat. Watch this. Okay. So, how did it do for putting it on? Let's look. Here's this folder. That looks pretty good to me. That one isn't 100% soldered, I'll admit that. Down here looks pretty good. This side of it looks pretty beautiful as well. There's one or two of those that might not be 100% there, but that cover is not coming off for that shield. That shield is not falling off by itself. I can tell you that. I have like all my tweezers out right now. This is great. Almost done downloading. Great. Let's zoom down. Clippy clip. Stick you in there as well. Great. Interesting. Okay. That is not your housing. This is a test housing. This is your housing with a battery in it. Derp. Take you really hot thing and push you over there. We're going to finish at least one phone tonight? That would be nice, wouldn't it? So, you, don't need you. Don't need you. Don't think I need you or you. Don't need either of you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't necessarily need you. You are done. Now, you are definitely done. You're not done. Must be window. Or a ghost. Hey, 3 tools is done. Okay. Lunch. Lunch. Okie dokies. Let's balance this. Might as well balance it up here. It's already up there. Right? Plug a battery in. Plug me in a battery. Click. Plug a USB cable into it. Plugged in. 2 seconds. Okay. Well, more like 1 second. Go. Flash. Quick flash mode. Anti-recovery flash. Retain user's data. iTunes flash. Click. Retain user's data. Cool. Flash. Yes. It's unpacking. That's what it says. Unpacking. It's saying lots of exciting things, Cam. Sending restore RAM disk. Computer request, something. This is fancy. So I'm at an Apple logo. It's at the very beginning of the bar and a reset. So I'm getting an error 9. AM restore, preform restore, mode restore with error failed with error 9. Where is Cam's little thing? Error 9, NAND EEPROM Mesa FPC. Check NAND for pseudo soldering damage. Nope. Oh, come on, open up screenshot. See if NAND should be good after that. Check your EEPROM for pseudo soldering damage. Do not reboot with Mesa FPC applied. Which one is Mesa FPC? Restore without data, it'll work fine. Really? Wonder if she has data on it. But there is no path to data, huh? Reflash. No, wait, stop. Stop. My device. Go flash. Easy flash. Error code -2. Cancelled. Yeah, I know. Come on. Cancel flash is what I want. Thank you. Oh, so error 9 is the battery being liquid damaged and corrupting the NAND. And filling it up, basically. Is that what I'm catching right? Because, yeah, this thing was soaked. Yeah, okay. Well, let's try it. I'm curious. Flash, no retain. Quick flash mode or not quick flash mode? Quick flash mode, yep. Flash. Go for iTunes. Do your thing. I don't think I said that on here. Yeah, I didn't say that in your little cheat sheet thingy. Okay, so I'm at the Apple logo. It's at the bar. Connected again. It hasn't restarted yet. Okay, I think you're 100% right here. Interesting. Oh, no, it just rebooted again with an error 9. That was without retaining mode. Interesting. Interesting. Which one's Mesa FPC? Is that touch screen? Man, sheesh, I don't have a NAND formatter here. So, RIP. Okay, this one is a corrupted NAND that needs to be reflashed and formatted to 0 with the base on it so that it can be done. Okay. I wish people with this kind of phone would leave it with me so I had a stack of them to fix when I actually eventually get that NAND programmer. I'm getting sick. Thanks, Cam. You're a genius when it comes to this kind of stuff, aren't you? Yeah, you is. But you saw how hard it was to pull off the NAND and reprogram it, right? So when you get yours, it will be a piece of cake. Right? Right? Let's go ahead and put this into big desk. I'm gonna put this phone together. That should be working now. There used to be a way to anti-rollback it. You'll have to ask Doc on the Discord or research. Okay, I'll ask Doc about that. And by I'll ask Doc, I mean you should ping Doc about that. Could Error 9 be a bad NAND chip as well? Well, let's talk about it. I'll see if he knows any ingenious ideas. The issue is probably for any of these solutions going to need to have a NAND programmer, and that's one tool that I have yet to add to my collection because I felt it's such a niche tool. Now I'm starting to get some, and I can almost guarantee that this person would not be willing to pay for a data recovery, even with the low price that we offer it for this model. Yeah, pretty possible data would not be achievable on this one. Anyway, you're gonna head out? Well, it's 2 a.m. there. You said you had just woken up, though. You don't want to even see if this phone works. It's the other phone. What's more important? Seeing if this works? Or not falling asleep for work tomorrow? You know this is more important. Screen. Siesta. You took a siesta. Clip all those on there. Well, we are almost done putting this phone back together. As long as this goes into that hole. I'm not gonna let you leave yet. You're not gonna leave yet. Alright, Cam. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for having fun. Thanks for giving me some great input as well. I really appreciate it. Have a good night's rest and have fun at work tomorrow. Right? Screw, go in hole. There we go. Well, regardless, I had a lot of fun. If that piss phone doesn't work, well, whatever. It was an adventure. I'm glad I could, get it below 8-minute lagging refresh as well. That's pretty dumb. Definitely gonna have to look into my own internet thing. Any pieces? No. You can turn on. Hey, you turn on. Beautiful. So this one had a TriStar and a Tigris. It's like one of the first phones I've ever done on both on. Second phone I've ever done both on, actually. Yeah, I think I'll ping Doc Volt in Discord now. Actually, about Error 9. Doc Volt, Error 9. Data, tell me about it. Come on. At Doc Volt. Ear 9. Path. Anything about. Oh, you just turned off. Why? Makes no sense to me. Oh, Apple logo. You're shutting yourself down. My Apple OS is a weird one as well. You think your battery's dead. Do I have a bad battery? Something about... Oh, come here. Interesting. So, are you gonna turn on again or not? You're dead. I guess what we can do is actually test the battery. Battery, what is your voltage? Probably be the quickest, easiest way to figure out if it has a trolley battery or not. Solder. DC voltage. Quick, quick, give me this battery. Stick a probe here. Stick a probe there. 4.11 volts. It's very acceptable voltage. Power on. Says battery is dead. Why would 4.11 volts say the battery is dead? Or is that actually not its real voltage? Let's see what I can do for that. You don't belong up there. That was weird. Can I take a battery out without taking the screen off? Let's see how well these pull tabs work. Pretty thin. Getting sticky. One. No, that one didn't really stick down very well. Interesting. 2. iPhone 6. Oh, iPhone 6. Oh, it's 6P. iPhone 6. 4.14. 4.15. Seem pretty fine to me. Short. Cover. 4.14. So battery seems to be perfectly fine. What? Can I power anything off of it like this? Give me a load. I can. And it is not doing much of anything. Not moving at all. So the battery is full. The phone doesn't think it is. Has a new TriStar on it. Has a new Tigers on it. Very interesting indeed. What else can I plug in this to load it? Let's stick a 300 milliamp load on it, shall we? No, it's plugged into something else. Oh, let's try it anyways. So I believe that's a 300 milliamp load. Nope, that's a 150 milliamp load. 160, but still. Holding at 4 volts nicely. It does not have a surface charge on it. There is no reason that this should be seeming to be dead in the phone. Unless it is not communicating well with the board on it. Okay, so all 4 of those pins are tied together. Are you okay? Yeah, you're okay. Good, you can see it goes right back through around to it. Okay. I did not know that actually. Where are my micro tweezers? I'm gonna go home. I should go home. It's 9:30. So we're gonna go in here, poke this, pull them over. Are all those pins tied together? I'm curious now. I didn't think that they were. Okay, yeah, cool. So just one of those needs to make contact. So I find that very hard to believe that that would be the issue. I guess another potential issue would be this. Okay, so those teeth are really going to be digging into this board now. Phone thinks that its battery is dead still. Very intriguing. Very intriguing indeed. And I don't think it's going to charge. So our charging current is at 0.1. Which makes sense because it's a full battery. But 0.1. Okay, 0.9. But 4.1 volts is what it's at. That's a full cell. 100% full cell, pretty much. Huh. 82%. Unplug it. Plug it back in. It's charging at 1.1. So now it's charging at 0.0. Now it's charging at 0.3. Huh? Now it's off. Oh, phone just shut itself off. Okay, new battery. What's this gonna do? What? What? That phone's on. Eh? I pushed the power button though. Nanny? This is too whack. Where is this? Shut off all the way. There we go. Not the old. With the new and with the newer, I guess. Plug in the prompt to boot. Oh, we're already at 1.2. That's like a normal charging current. .3. Oh, it just dropped down to 0. It's at 1.3 and dropped to 0. 1.7? It's kind of high, isn't it? .34%. Do I remember his password? No. Yes, I do remember his password. Let's see, what do you say here under battery? Condition of the battery. This is an older version of iOS, isn't it? Information 11.4 is an older version. Capacity 100%, so it's reading serial number and everything that it needs to. Something's getting nice and warm in there. What is that? Oh, it's the processor. It's getting nice and warm in there. Surprise! Not really. Whoa! Couch Chad, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for this. That sound scared the crap out of me. I'm actually just about to call it a night myself, to be honest. It's late. This phone is trolley. They're all trolley. So this has 35% battery on it. I'm gonna turn it off. Well, I'm not gonna turn it off. I'm gonna put it in standby mode. It's going to sit on my desk until the morning, and I'm expecting to see it still on in the morning. Not to say the battery's dead. How you doing, Couch Chad? You stopping by at all, or you just hosting? It's been a while. I'll clean my disc. Oh, the best part of every stream. Actually, no, I normally don't do this in a stream. Don't need this anymore. You're still on. This might just be a failed battery. This poor guy. Two batteries have gone bad on him recently. First one went bad just outside of warranty. Well, just outside of warranty. We give a 6-month warranty, but it went bad at like 1 year and 1 month. And because we buy our batteries from iFixit, we try to, if we can, like in this case, we would have given him a free battery, but iFixit, in this case, it was outside of their warranty as well. And you know what? Hey, year. Yeah. He's a pilot. I don't know if that could have anything to do with it, that he's always changing altitudes. Is that a thing? This goes there. Come here, over there. Put that there. This comes here. This is a DEV dead iPhone, unfortunately. This is my good flex. This can go there with this. Actually, this is going to go inside of here with this on top of it, and this is going to, doesn't have a bin number. It's going on a dyno's desk. So everyone, make this bigger. Me. There we go. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to see what I'm up to and to watch me fiddle far around with things, successfully or not. It's been a pleasure. I enjoy making this kind of content for you guys. I'm always learning. I hope you guys got to learn something as well. And girls, I say guys, you know what I mean. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I'm going to clean up a little bit more. So enjoy this music and me walking around in the background.